Springfield Cemetery since 1830. I don't know why, but I love starting out my videos with seeing this thing move. So this tree that you're looking at, if you go all the way down, it's growing on the fence or inside the fence. And then if you look over here, these trees are doing the same exact thing. I just find it fascinating how a tree can grow straight through an iron fence with all these old graves inside. Do you want to hear an interesting story about Michael B. Brown, who was born September 20, 1967 and died August 20, 1983? Let me tell you a little bit about this guy. In 1983, a victim of a hit and run, Michael Brown was killed walking on the street. He was buried in Springfield Cemetery in Louisiana. Days after his death, a local resident spotted strange markings on the back of his tombstone. The drawings on the tombstone showed cars, trees, animals, a road, and people's names listed. One of those names showed the killer. Legends say that Michael's spirit came up out of his grave and drew on the back of his tombstone to show who killed him. Really interesting. Creepy at the same time, too, if you think about it. What really happened, though, his mother ordered the tombstone and asked for his drawings to be placed on the back. The company forgot to add it on the headstone. It was later removed and then put back with Michael's drawings. Seeing money on top of his grave, please do not remove it. It's there for a reason. Here's another grave marker with an etching on the back of it. It says "Gone Fishing." So I guess this person must have liked fishing. So Mr. Jones liked to fish. Well, that's good. A little hobby right there. Here's another design that's also on Mr. Jones's grave. The one that likes to fish.
So I was looking at these markers in just this little area, and this one right here caught my attention. He was born 1855, and died in April 7th, 1910. But what I was going to say is, look at that little structure right there. The detail. That, my friend, is a bird. It's carved in there with the stone. It has some type of leaf or something in its mouth. That is really, really cool. You can tell they really went into detail with the feet. It looks like an actual bird. I like how the bald eagle is sitting on top of the world with a fish in his hand. Hey, look, go check and see if Pennywise is in there. Hey, Pennywise, you in there? I think we need to get a little bit closer. Pennywise, you in there? So that's the first section of the cemetery that you saw. New graves mixed with old graves all along that whole section. And here's the other section, by the way. This one looks like it has a bit more newer graves, so let's go find out. So that looks like a nice seat to sit on, doesn't it? And then there's a horse right here that you can actually sit on. It's a bench. That's unique. Yep, it's made out of stone. So on the back of the graves that you just saw, these also have designs etched into the back of them. There's a horse that's on this one. There's Jesus that's on this one. Beautiful angel right here. these grave markers seem to look like they're made of marble. I'm not really sure, to be honest, if that's made of marble, but it feels like it was made of marble when I touched it. But it could be some other type of stone. But if you know what type of stone this is, and let me know in the comment section below. Okay, so I probably have already showed you a few of them, but look at this. It's actually inside the tree, all the way around. Wow. Just look at the bottom too. It's incredible. You can see that they leave gifts, obviously, and it reminds me of Holt Cemetery. If you haven't seen that video, I'll link it on screen and I'll put it in the description below if you'd like to see it. Oh, that's a shirt right there. It must have been the actual shirt that he wore. Oh, I don't want to touch it, but that's pretty cool. And that money. I'm seeing a lot of money at the cemetery. Please don't take the money. It's here for a reason. I said that before, I'm going to say it again. And look over there. Actually, hold on, wait. Doesn't that look really creepy and cool? All the branches that are pretty much on the ground near the cemetery. I mean, near the headstones. All of this. And there's an old one in the back. Anyways, let's go check out what I was talking about over here. James McKee, born October 4th, 1864, died June 10th, 1901. That is a really old grave that somebody is buried in. I'm not seeing any dates when they were born and when they died, but you can tell it's old because it hasn't really been kept up in a long time. So while roaming through the back of the cemetery, I came across one that is all by itself. Robert N. Kennedy. He was born 1901 and died in 1969. There's no month and there's no, well, month of born and death. But he has a couple monuments or little gifts left behind. But why would somebody want to be buried right here when they're not really next to anybody besides those two? Well, those two. It's kind of strange, but I guess if you want to be buried, I don't know. I guess if you want to be buried here by yourself. Now look at this. Trash. How sad. I don't know if somebody threw it back here or if it was just left back here. I don't know. Somebody needs to clean this up.